Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, Throat Punch Thursday, October 14th. I'm still struggling with this cough and stuff, so I still don't have a great voice. But I wanted to do this watch list put out here. We are making a nice little 3-8 cross. We crossed up above the 20 on the futures, and we are testing the trend line that we have in there on the top side. So I said yesterday, this kind of looks like it was forming an inverse head and shoulders. It does indeed look like that to me, with our neckline kind of coming in pretty close to where this trend line is now. Excuse me. One thing that I have seen is that we see a lot of rotation into the technology sector. A lot of the leaders yesterday came back, and it was a lot of technology names, and that's good to see. We haven't seen that in a while. AMD kind of gave us a nice surprise, pushed up off the 50. So all of the names I give you will be for the November 19th, and we're going to start here with AMD. Like I said, pushing off the 50. I like the 110 and the 115. In that same space, really like Xilinx for a breakout play. Now, most of these have earnings coming up shortly, so keep that in mind. Write down, if you do take the play, make sure to write down somewhere or set yourself an alert. So if you do not intend to hold through earnings, that you can go and make sure to take it off prior to that. Xilinx, as I said, anything above yesterday's close, and I like this for a breakout, and it would be the November 170s. Sticking with technology here, this is a beautiful breakout look. We did hit a high yesterday, but check this out. We came up across all of this other resistance yesterday in snow, and I know this has been on the list here for a while. I like snow here, and I like the 330s. It did build in just a smidge extra volume yesterday as well. That caught our attention yesterday, and look at that. It came right up to the trend line that we've had in, which is the top end of that channel, and we are looking for a breakout play. Anything above yesterday's close to go through the high for a breakout, and I like the 160s. C Limited, huge day, so looking for a follow-on day continuation. Look at all that extra volume that was built in. Last week we saw quite a few option calls, sweeps going through on SE. Apparently they did know something. Look at that here. We've come right up anything over yesterday's close. Looking for a move back to that 360, and I actually do like those November 360. XPEV in the electric vehicle space. We looked at Tesla. We'll go take a look at that here in a minute, but XPEV looks pretty darn good. Yesterday, kind of like NEO, but XPEV now has come up above the 50, closed in a very nice spot with little resistance, near-term resistance up ahead. And XPEV, I would take a look at the 40s. AFRM is using these ace fit lines beautifully. Anything above that 145.85 area, like the look in AFRM, continues to be very strong, and it's holding a great deal of volume. I like the 150s and the 160s in AFRM. Sorry. Crowd had a monster move yesterday above the 50. Looking for a continuation on that as well. I think there's nice room to the 280 area. On Crowd, I would take a look at the 270s or 275s. And back to Airbnb. This one's been on our list an awful lot. An awful lot here. Again, hanging out near those fib lines, looking for a move back to the 177.12 area. On Airbnb, I would take a look at the 180s. Or if you care to go in the money, the 170s would be great. Tesla closed with a doji candle, but above most of yesterday or previous day's price action. Has earnings coming up as a catalyst. Day trade only. Take a look at Tesla, 815s, 820s. I like Netflix here. It actually, it was Joe who mentioned it late in the day yesterday. Popped up off of that 8, and although it closed on the downside, and with a closed window, that candle, it actually closed in a pretty decent spot up above the 3. So looking for this to reverse, and this looks an awful lot. We'll see if it proves itself out like a bull flag. Earnings coming up. Remember, set your alert for those earnings. Oh, don't forget to come back and take a look at all of the solar stocks. Those have been doing well. I didn't set any of these up, but nice look here. SunPower in particular, looking for a move over the 200. Run gave a really long-legged doji, lots of room in there as well. You can just take a look at TAN, which is the ETF, looking for a move toward the 200. All right, that is it for me today. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out, Heather C. at givingtreetrading.com, or send me a private message in the chat room. Thanks.